What's up, YouTube? This is the Wall Street Playboys Utility Maximization Framework. This is where you need to be at in your ages. So let's start with 10 to 20. Fast learning, you gotta accumulate skills and use the money to use for your freedom and to retire and invest, So after you get skills, you gotta get more stuff, you gotta stack. So 20 to 30s, you gotta have the ability to work hard and long to have fun, because you're in your 20 to 30s, you're in that prime area, so you could handle more stress. 30 to 40s, you have a chance to spend. You have a lot of money, let's say 100,000 plus salary, or 200, let's say, or more. So you could spend more. 40 to 50, you're gonna be tired. You're not gonna have a lot of things to do and see. You're gonna be tired. You just want to stay home. 50 to 60, you could say the same. 60, you're gonna retire and shit. You really don't care. Hopefully you do what you want. Okay, energy. So when you're very young, you have a bunch of energy, and time is very valuable, so you gotta use that to acquire skill sets, and apply that. If you're starting a business, apply that skill sets to business use or whatever you want to do. When you're older, your energy begins to fade and you get tired, and time is less valuable since you're beginning to die. So yeah. When you're really young, you really have no freedom. You gotta work that job you hate. It sucks, but it has to be done. In your 20 to 30s, you probably should have amount of full freedom. Through 20 to 30s to 50 to 60, you should have freedom to do whatever you want. Seek trips, do whatever, spend money on clubs or whatever, courses, whatever you want to do. Family. Let's talk about family. If your family brings you down, you have to strike your own path. Either join something. Don't listen to your parents. Listen to those around you. No matter how good or bad you had it, you've ideally done well. That means you reached the top global earners. Of what, 10%, 1%, because you're in the first world country, let's say. So that's good. In your 30s, you should probably have a family. Not saying you should have it lesser or later, because you're gonna have a lot of problems. Let's just say that. 40 through 60s, you should have no negativity. So try not to stress your parents or whatever if you're old. Everything should be working. Key decision points, but utility should remain constant. So self to self mentality. When you're young, you gotta prove yourself to other people. You gotta get the jewelry, and you just want to flex and show your status. As you begin to age, you really don't care, and you do what's for yourself, and you do what's happy for yourself, pretty much. And that's the framework.